all like $800. Hey everybody, welcome to Magic Mondays.
How's it going?
Hey guys, we have really good news for you. Christian's back, but we'll get to that. Anyway, welcome to Magic Mondays. I'm David Compton. I'm here with Josh and Christian. Christian! Oh, it's so good to see you.
Welcome back, brother.
Welcome back. So we know that you gained a sister-in-law apparently on your trips, but did you? You know, we told the viewers last week you were out looking for a wife. Any luck in that?
Nope.
No. Still single and ready to mingle?
That's why I decided not to be feral today. I got a haircut.
Woo! Looking good. Yeah, looking good, man.
Thank you.
Feel good to sleep back in your own bed for once?
It does. You
Yeah.
know, it's amazing. You know, everyone's like, oh, you staying in hotels? And I'm like, yeah, I'm like that. You know?
Do people that I think that's the hardest misconception. People don't realize like not sleeping in your bed is not fun.
It's taxing after a while, sure.
And I mean, I apologize. I know we didn't put you up at the West End, so you weren't having like the heavenly beds or anything. I mean, I'm not gonna. I mean, I know there were some nice beds out there, but you know,
You just never get that. You know, there's never that I'm sinking into my bed, falling asleep.
Right.
And you have three. Like, you don't get that every night when you're at home, but it's at least available for you. It was like 3 months of not being able to be like, I'm out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, my kids just kicked me in the back the whole time, so it's awkward.
Well, I don't
but
have
anyway,
them,
well, you know, and that's always my advice to everybody is just avoid that at all costs. So, anyway, we're glad you're back.
I'm glad, good to be back.
Again, like we said last Thursday, even though it wasn't Monday, we did Thursday. You know, I told Josh I missed you guys. Like, we had some fun things going, and then you guys decided to take off on the road all summer, and I don't know if you've met them out there. That's not like the same magic-wise.
A decision was made for me.
I love you guys. Our whole Oomba crew, our Oomba TV staff out there, they're awesome. But anyway, if you're watching us on Twitch or Oomba TV, make sure you leave us comments. We're going to be talking about some different things. Coming up, we got Armando with this flipping card segment, guys. Honestly, magic cards are one of those things your mom may make fun of you. You can't do that, cost too much. These cards are starting to be worth money. I'm not saying you can retire on them. However,
I'm not saying
flipping some of these cards, especially if you're paying attention to our man Armando, he can get you right. So that's coming up. Also, we're gonna be pack warring, guys.
New set.
Ready for it.
Pack war.
There's a 9-9 for 8, so we're all looking for Bronodon.
You know,
I think that's what we've learned.
If you would have remembered to not open your box, we could have done
I was told
boxes.
that you were bringing 2, but apparently, well, okay. So here's an interesting
Sometimes
thing.
the release we get so good, there's
Here's
not
the
2
thing.
boxes there.
So you know, obviously, Game Master Laguna Hills, big shout out, thanks guys. That's our local card shop. I was informed they went through so many boxes of draft. They were firing off draft after draft.
30 drafts on
30
Friday. That's
drafts!
3 drafts in one night.
Like, that's crazy.
Yeah, between about 4 p.m. and about 3 a.m.
And we'll talk about it a little bit too later, but even the Grand Prix this weekend, guys, people are coming out for this set. This set's not very good, there's not that much in it, blah, blah, blah. But people are showing up and having fun.
Yeah.
Like, Magic's fun again, who knew? And then also we'll have 5 things we learned, and I have a really big bone to pick with 10th edition, but we'll get to that. But first guys, I don't know, yeah, it was the X. That's where it all went wrong, by the way. Had it been 1-0 and TH, I think it would have been all right. But guys, for those of you who watched the Unrivaled series, obviously where Christian and Josh have been all summer, you know that our host Tim is
Team Justin.
Tim. Oh, there he is. Sad face Tim. You know what why Tim is sad is he was thinking about his goblin deck and the sadness that is. You know, can we put the deck list up again? We want to look at this and we want to figure out what we can do better. We want to help him improve. We want him to win a few times in the office. Is really all we're looking for. He's not going to be going to F&M looking to run people over. He just wants to be viable here in the office. So as you can see, again, a lot of little 1/1 goblins. Obviously, Ball Lightning's in there. The Misha's Factories help him out. Tim loves his Bloodlust. I think is his favorite card. But anyway, this is what it is. Now, we were asking for your suggestions. Now, Josh, you had a suggestion last week of a card.
Yes, Goblin Rabble Master.
Goblin Rabble Master. This is a 3-drop, 2 colorless, 1 red, 2/2 creature. Other goblin creatures you control attack each turn of Fable. At the beginning of combat on your turn, put a 1/1 goblin creature token with haste on the battlefield. So this is one of those things. And then Goblin Rammers attacks, it gets +1/+1 until the end of turn for each attacking goblin. So this, in theory, if Tim gets these goblins out, could swing for quite a bit.
Right.
Again, this
Especially
adds
early. You know, if you're
early
Same
on.
cost as the ball lightning.
Yeah.
Turn 1, play a goblin. Turn 2, play a Lotus Petal and a Rabble Master. He makes a 1/1, and both goblins get to attack.
Yeah.
You're already looking at quite a few goblins on the board.
There are quite a few goblins on the board. Again, we're looking for things to help Tim kind of push through, because what we talked about last week, Christian, turn 5 or 6, the game should be over. Truthfully, if Tim doesn't have it by turn 5 or 6, it's going to be a long night for our hero there.
Yeah.
One of the other cards everyone was kind of mentioning was Goblin King. I mean, this one seems really, really kind of obvious. You know, again, goblins get +1/+1 and Mountain Walk. Now, again, Mountain Walk, not everyone he's going to face has a mountain. However, the +1/+1, same again for a 3-drop. You know, turn 3, you've got now 3 goblins out, and they're all really good size. Something just hopefully he can add to. Now, the thing we're looking at this week, if we put the list back up, is we want to know what you guys think we should take out of his deck. What we're going to do is this week we're going to go ahead and get those cards for Tim, put them in there, have him run a few games, see what he thinks. What do you think we can lose? I mean, my first thought immediately, you can lose easily a Mog Fanatic, Maniac, and Raging Goblin right off the bat. Still have 3, still be able to get to them, but be able to replace that then with either a Goblin King or a Rabble Master. Right there, that's an easy switch for me. Anything you see, Christian, you want to take out?
I mean, as much as the old school me loves Ball Lightning, Bloodlust, if you don't have Berserk, take them both out. You know what I mean?
Okay.
If you're not going for a first turn kill type deal, there's no point to it. And especially with the counters that there are now.
Yeah.
It's so easy. A 1/1 first strike kills the Ball Lightning, no trample. So
Sure.
you know, it's just not as good as it used to be.
Right.
But it's a fun card. I love seeing it for the old school aspect of it. But that, and you know, I'll take a look at some goblins recommendations for next week. But there's definitely some goblins out there. Like Goblin Blue Grenade, you know.
Yeah, I was also thinking anything Aki.
Like I don't want him to change it, because it brings us back to an old school feeling.
Yeah.
Right.
But
right.
you know.
Oh yeah, if you guys were with us last week too, Tim got this deck, he had left it in his mother's house.
Yeah.
So he hadn't touched
For
it in
years.
like 10 years.
At least.
And
At
then
least.
got a real job dealing with Magic, and had to call his mom and say, I told you so, I can definitely get a job that
Right.
lets me play games for a living, and I need my Magic deck because we're going to play at work.
And let's be honest too, we're looking forward to the rest of his cards showing up from his mom.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely.
Because, you know, he's playing mono red here. I guarantee there's some pretty sweet cards in a box.
Oh yeah, especially
that
now, for sure.
aren't red that he's just kind of sitting on, chilling, whatever.
And honestly, for this deck list, for me, I hate Meekstone. I think it's really bad in the deck. Like, if your game plan is to prevent their big guys from untapping after they attacked you, like, they're not attacking you very often because they're worried about your attack. By the time they start not untapping, I mean, they're going to have the board locked down, and you should have won. So I think Meekstone should be a threat.
Sure.
Instead of a Meekstone. And if you want something that deals with big guys, you can even play like a threaten effect.
Right.
Or something that lets you take control of a creature for 1 turn. Or it could be another burn spell just to burn creatures out of the way. It could be, there's a couple like a Flame Slash is 1 red, does 4 damage to a creature.
Right.
Also for me, Fireball just seems really bad in this deck.
Yeah.
You only have 18 mana sources at 20 if you count the Lotus Petals.
Sure.
It's very, very
At least
low
do Rolling
amount.
Thunder. At least, I mean, take them both out, but it's
Right.
like Rolling Thunder replaced Fireball.
Yeah, and I mean,
several sets
there's
after
a number
this.
of other like pseudo lightning bolts too. Like,
Sure.
you can play Lightning Strike, you can play Fire Bolt, you can play,
Well, even-
Rift Bolt.
Yeah, and
anything,
now
If
anything
you're
like
using
those.
board wipe, there's
Yeah.
there's plenty of other deal damage to all creatures.
Well, and even
as
just
well.
a simple shock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's shock, nice and quick, 1 drop,
Yep.
2 damage. You're kind of helping to stabilize that board.
Right.
So
Also a thematic thing for us, you can play Goblin War Drums. It deals 1 damage to a player for each goblin you control.
Yeah.
So we get the Rabble Masters in there making more goblin tokens, plus we have all the goblins we do have.
Right.
Goblin War Strike might end up being more than a lightning bolt.
So, guys, just I've just been informed that Tim's mother is wonderful, and she is from Tim. But he had a question, and he said, "Well, 6/1 trample. Even if they have first strike, my trample gets through."
He doesn't. First strike will deal damage to your creature first. So if Ball Lightning gets blocked by a creature with first strike, the first strike damage will kill Ball Lightning before Ball Lightning ever deals any damage to the creature or the player.
Right.
Which is rough. That being said, I would probably still leave Ball Lightning in unless we're adding a bunch of goblin-themed things. I mean, maybe if we take out Fireball and Meek Stone and a couple other things and still need extra spots, maybe at that point Ball Lightning becomes maybe. But with how much pressure you put on the board, you can kind of save Ball Lightnings for the turn where your opponent had to do something already.
Yeah.
Like they had to play a guy to do something, and then you untapped and killed their guy, and then played Ball Lightning and attacked right away.
Yeah.
You try to not like leave it. You know, what I mean, it's obviously a really bad card if you play against like a white weenie deck or something.
Sure.
That is not what you want. Absolutely not what you want. But against like any of the control decks, it's a lot of times it's just a 6-mana burn spell. Or a 6/6 damage for 3 burn spell.
Yeah, which is, that's fun.
They gotta tap out to Wrath of God on your goblins. You get to come back with 6 damage.
Yeah, that's pretty sweet. But yeah, no, I like Ball Lightning in there. I think it's a nice threat, like you said, especially after board wipes. And if he can wipe the board, that's even that much better. Again, it's so cheap and it's so much fun. So, but yeah. So anyway, so in the comments, or you can, definitely let us know what you think Tim should take out, what you think we should put in Tim's deck. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. Again, we love Tim to death, and we want to change that frown, that sad Tim, to a happy Tim. Yeah. So, I think we can help him here, guys.
Quit looking like Puddles the Clown.
Oh, it's okay. Smile, Tim. It's a beautiful thing. So, anyway, poor Tim. He's just feeling sad. Anyway, all right. So now, fun part of our show, guys. Again, this is where you need to get your notes out. Make sure you take notes. Start going through your binders, get them out, see what you're saying. Because right now it's time for Armando's Flipping Cards.
Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to Mondo's Flipping Cards. Today we're going to talk about a couple cards from Modern. We're going to talk about some standard cards and interactions there are. Some cards I have my eye on that are going up. And we are going to crack a pre-release kit from Ixalan. First, I wanted to talk today about Collected Company. Collected Companies are at about $15 right now. It's a card that I think is going to definitely be a $25 card in about a year, maybe 2. They're going to keep going up. They're steadily in demand. There's too many different kind of Coco decks that are running them and top 8ing all over the place. Definitely a card to get your hands on. A card that's not going to be swamped on the market everywhere because every deck that plays it plays a 4 of it. So get your hands on Cocos while you can at this price rate. It's definitely a good entry point. Not going to be dropping anytime soon. So next we're going to go into Azusa Lost But Seeking. I see Azusa stabilizing at where it's at right now. Maybe get a little bit more of a climb, but I don't see its entry point being bad right now, but it's not something really for the long term at its original form. There is a Judge promo out there that can get a little bit of climb because of Judge promos, but what you need to really look out for is the Commander's Arsenals edition. Commander's Arsenals edition is right around $14 to $15. There's not many available out there, but I would jump to get your hands on them because if the original version's at $45, you're looking at $90 for the Judge promo. There's no reason why, with this card being the demand that it's at, that it should be holding at a $15 to $18 even price point. There's no way that card's there. They're flying off the shelves everywhere. Get your hands on that now, and that is where you're gonna make your money in the long run. So the next card I wanna talk about is Vengevine. Vengevine's 2 colorless, 2 green to cast for a 4/3 body. It has haste. Whenever you cast a creature spell, if it's a second creature spell you cast this turn, you may return Vengevine from your graveyard to the battlefield. Great tempo card. Vengevine red-green right now is top 8ing all over the place. It's a card that it's a deck that people don't see coming and a card people don't see get played too much. The card has stayed lower in price because I know there's been worry from higher end dealers and bulk dealers that this card's gonna get reprinted in a Masters set. I know that worry was coming around before Modern Masters 2017. Well, guess what? Didn't catch a reprint. And is it an Iconic Masters? No. Is it gonna be a Masters 25? I don't see that either. Vengevine is definitely a card I will go get my hands on. I'm definitely gonna go pick up some. I know when that worry was happening and I didn't wanna lose out, I had lost my position in Vengevine. I had over 10 of the foils. Foils didn't go much more because of the promos that were already given out. So there's a lot of promos that were on the market. Right now, there's only 12 listings of promos on the market. So Vengevine's at $27, definitely a good entry point, especially if you can pick up the promos because there's not many listings available. So I think it's a car that's really sensitive for a buyout opportunity. So, hey, any of you big timers out there that want to invest some money into a card, that's your card. And then help the rest of us that are watching this video. I'm gonna go buy out Vengevines, and who knows, we can create it ourselves. We just turned $27 into $50. All right, now to talk about standard, and thank God for Ixalan, and now we have our shift. Guess who's climbing back up to the top of the reins? Gideon's back, and he's at $18. So all those packs you're cracking during Amonkhet, you're good, you're safe, don't worry, you didn't lose your investment. Things are turning around, things are going back up since standard's gotten shrunk a little bit. So hold on to those Gideons, keep watching the Pro Tour, those are gonna keep going up, they're gonna get play. Get ready, it was a safe investment when you got in at $12. Don't worry, it'll be at $25 in the near future. All right, the next card we're gonna talk about today is Scarab God. The Scarab God right now is fluctuating around $27, $28 and on a consistent climb right now. That card is not going anywhere. It's too broken, too many abilities that allow it to be viable and standard. Seeing some fringe modern play, but that card is just a house in standard. Get your hands on them while you can. If you got into them at a lower cost, at around the $8 to $12 pre-order was for a bit, I would definitely think about losing my position right about now. I wouldn't be worried about that card getting too much more, like its max value could be what, 32? So you're talking about a $4 difference. If I picked up at 12 and I could sell at 28 right now, or trade at 28, I'm gonna go move that card and get us something more eternal if I'm not playing blue-black. So definitely think about moving it, or see what's going on with this set Ixalan and see where you want to get into there. If you're looking at Naya Dinosaurs or you're looking at blue-green Merfolk, definitely think about moving out of that card. If you're thinking about blue-black Pirates, I would definitely think about moving out of my position on Scarab God. So don't worry about it dropping too hard right away, but definitely think about getting out of that product. Now the next two cards I'm going to talk about at the same time. We have Mechanized Production and we have Revel in the Riches. Mechanized Production is an enchantment that you enchant a target artifact on your upkeep, you get to make more copies of that artifact, but when you have 8 or more copies of that, you win the game. Revel in Riches, when you have 10 treasures, you win the game. Do the math, blue-black treasures is easy to build, it's easy to go off fast. I would definitely think about running those as 4 of each, so you have your win condition there while still building treasures no matter what. It's going to be a viable deck in the format. There's not too much stuff that's going to really be able to disrupt it. I don't see Mardu being huge in the format, so don't be worried about unlicensed disintegrations going to kill one of your tokens, because guess what? In response to, I'm just going to sacrifice it and make a mana. So go ahead and bring it on, Mardu. Let's see what you got, because I'm going to combo off for the win. So next we're going to open up the Ixalan pre-release kit. Let's see what we get in this goodie bag today. I watched a lot of box openings today and yesterday, the day before. So far out of Ixalan, since we don't have any expeditions and we don't have any invocations, there's no big chase extra secret set hidden within it. There is an EV system, I guess you would say, that's changed. Mythics are actually mythic again. You're not going to get 3 to 5 in a box. A lot of boxes are going to have 2. 3 is the most I've seen. I think one box had 4. Definitely no 5s. They're taking Magic back to rares having value, which is great. That is awesome for me, that I don't have to chase one of 5 cards to have some value in my set that I'm cracking out of. Always look at, you know, the balance of where EV is in your sets. Normally it's the mythics just dominating everything. Now that we're gonna have rares up in EV at higher levels, it's gonna make it a lot better for us and also the secondary market, but it's gonna be easier for us to crack better EV, which is gonna make me very happy because I move so much sealed product. It definitely makes a big difference. Oh my gosh. And we are starting off with a very good mythic as my pre-release card. So we got Admiral Beckett Brass. He is the human pirate that is going to be making the pirate deck go off. He is a 3/3 for 1 colorless, 1 blue, 1 black, 1 red. Other pirates you control get +1/+1. At the beginning of your end step, gain control of target non-land permanent controlled by a player who was dealt damage in combat by 3 or more pirates this turn. That card is pretty insane, and all the specking right now is showing that that card is going to keep going up. It's definitely one of the chase mythics in the set. Mythics being very hard to pull. A pre-release foil, I think that's going to hold a lot of value, so I'm very excited about that one. Now let's get into our first pack. In my rare is Arcane Adaptation. As Arcane Adaptation enters the battlefield, choose a creature type. Creatures you control are the chosen type in addition to their other types. The same is true for creature spells you control and creature cards you own that aren't on the battlefield. That's a pretty sweet card, not bad. Enchantment, 2 blue, or 2 colorless, 1 blue to cast. I'll take it. Let's see what other goodies we can pull out of here. Shaper's Sanctuary. Shaper's Sanctuary is a card that is a one-of that I've seen on a lot of deck lists for Merfolk. Some of them have sideboard too. It's whenever a creature you control becomes a target of spell or ability an opponent controls, you may draw a card. It is an enchantment. It's a pretty sweet card for one. Definitely not bad. And we actually have the foil rare right behind it. Old Growth Drydads. When Old Growth Drydads enter the battlefield, each opponent may search his or her library for a basic land, put that onto the battlefield tapped, then shuffle his or her library. It is a 3/3 for 1. Definitely a sweet card. Definitely good foil rare to crack. I am definitely happy so far with this pre-release kit. Let's see what other sweet EV we can pull. Sanctum Seeker. Sanctum Seeker is 2 colorless, 2 black. Whenever a vampire you control attacks, each opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life for 3/4. Behind it, I have a foil, which is Chart the Course. Chart the Course is 1 colorless, 1 blue. It's a sorcery. Draw 2 cards, then discard a card unless you attacked with a creature this turn. All right. Got 3 more packs to go. Deadeye Chordmaster. Deadeye Quartermaster is a 3 colorless, 1 blue. When Deadeye Quartermaster enters the battlefield, you may search your library for an equipment or vehicle card, reveal it, put it into your hand, then shuffle your library, and it's a 2/2 human pirate. I've seen that on a lot of deck lists for pirates so far. Ooh, and we get our foil after our uncommon. So far, what I've seen out of all the foils that are coming before your rare means your rare is a flip card. So always watch out for that while cracking your packs. And don't think you got jacked yet, because guess what? I bet you it's a flip rare coming up right behind it. What did we get? Argyl's Bloodfast. It is a 1 colorless, 1 black, legendary enchantment. Pay 1 colorless, pay 1 black, pay 2 life, draw a card. At the beginning of your upkeep, if you have 5 or less life, you may transform Argyl's Bloodfast. And it transforms into a temple. It's a legendary land. Tap to add a black to your mana pool, or tap and sacrifice a creature. You gain life equal to sacrifice creature's toughness. And we got a check card. That's pretty cool. I like that the check card came with a land that you need a card that turns into the land you need a check card for. 2 packs left. Repeating Barrage. Repeating Barrage is 1 colorless and 2 red. Repeating Barrage deals 3 damage to target creature or player. It is a sorcery, and it has Raid. Raid, to trigger it, is 3 colorless, 2 red. Return Repeating Barrage from your graveyard to your hand. Activate this ability only if you attacked with a creature this turn. It's actually a pretty weak card. That is not something I really looked forward to pulling. Last pack. Make the magic happen, last pack. Make the magic happen. Ashes of the Aberrants. It is an enchantment for 1 colorless, 1 white. Players can't cast spells from graveyards or activate abilities of cards in graveyards. Whenever a creature dies, you gain 1 life. That's a card that can definitely be in a green-white hate bears for sure. Thanks for tuning in, guys. I think we pulled some great value. Definitely stoked to have the Admiral. That's pretty sweet. Going to be looking to put together a blue-green Merfolk deck for this set. Going to put it together tonight, maybe tomorrow morning, and be at Friday Night Magic with it. Good luck at all your drafts, good luck at all your sealeds, and good luck at all your standard events. Take care, guys. This is Armando from Moomba.
That's something.
Hey!
Hey, so hopefully you guys took notes, especially, you know, when you guys are going to your F&Ms and you're doing sealed and you're looking for cards to hold on to, you know, we're probably in about a week or so, we'll start getting those guys who are drafting just to look for those money cards.
Oh,
so
yeah.
those will be kind of the things you're looking for. All right, Christian.
All right. So
It's your favorite time. It's my favorite
it's time.
time.
To pack
Let the
war.
battles
Time to
begin.
War.
It's a new set.
Okay,
move this way.
Alfredo, you better be keeping score this time and keep the accurate score. Now, last time we did this, you made the miraculous comeback.
This is going to be destruction.
I'm
excited about
a
this
little
set.
nervous.
I mean, Magic, let's be real. Yeah, it's the way of the game. Tournaments, people are competitive. I really like this. I haven't got to play it yet. Obviously, just getting back home. But dinosaurs, vampires, it seems like a fun set. Magic's like...
And Merfolk. By the way, to Alyssa...
How is Pirates the
Alyssa?
one you guys are going to leave out?
Because whatever...
Of any of those other creatures,
Because
I wasn't
to
there
leave out
yet.
of the conversation.
He hadn't got there and I had...
I
so
threw
here's
it out.
the thing, Christian, I don't know...
That's a hard thing to do.
Is he going to say pirates?
Hard thing to do.
I don't want to take them
okay,
all.
Christian, so last week I basically threw it out there. I wanted to know anyone, and I meant anyone who legitimately plays Merfolk, has been playing Merfolk this whole time, because God forbid Magic make a set and doesn't have stupid Merfolk in it. Like, no one cares. Alyssa contacted me. As a former student of mine. I play Merfolk. Shut up. That's why you failed.
It's called Fish.
That's why you failed.
It's actually pretty good. Was competitive. At one
Anyway,
point.
yeah, well, I mean, it may still be now. There are actually
Still
a lot of tricks.
competitive deck. People
So-
play it often.
All right, here we go.
It doesn't mean it doesn't make
Pack
us want to bomb the Pearl Trident.
I know. Well, I mean, Lord of Atlantis has to
Lord of
stay
Atlanta,
relevant.
Lord of the Dirty
Yeah,
South is like,
Just look what happened
come
in
on,
his city.
Braves.
I know. All right,
Here we go.
Okay, what are we doing?
I got a 2.
I got a 3.
You got a 4.
I've got a 4.
I got a 5.
5 is in the lead.
5 is in the lead. Oh,
Top
nice.
of 5. Top
Way
of
to
5.
have it. Oh, okay, got a 5. Got a 5. Here's a 5.
What
Okay.
about a 7?
Bronco.
Bronco
That-
Tonko.
It's an 8 even.
Now, I was
That's
going to
an
say,
8.
does
I
that
can't
count
even
because he
count.
can't count? Dang it.
I'm
All
on
right,
the
guys.
road.
Look, we talked about this
Fine,
last
you
week.
wanted a 7
No.
there. Sorry.
Oh, and a spine back. You know, hopefully our guy Alfredo, he can go ahead and get this, you know, focused up for us, whatever. We talked about last week. This is the card you're looking for. This one right here. If you're in a
8-drop
pack
common.
war,
In the pack
In a
war.
pack
this is
war,
it.
it's
All right, buddy.
tough to beat.
This is you. All right.
All right.
Yeah, you don't have to show off.
No, I just want to see what it
Oh,
was.
okay.
I mean, let's see what the rare is.
Oh, that's
Little
cool.
Bishop of Rebirth.
Right.
Vampire. Oh, whoa. Not easy
Can't
on the
get
table
excited.
there,
Yeah,
buddy.
Can't get excited. My bad.
Okay, and Revel and Riches, congratulations, dude. If you have 10 or more treasures, you win the game. And folks,
I'm not
there's
reveling.
a lot of booty. There's a whole lot of booty out there. So
Just give me the cards when you're done.
Yeah,
I'll
that's-
I'll sort them while you guys battle it out.
that's
All right.
pretty easy. All right, so
If
Chris
you
is
see
up
something that you should talk about, you let
1-0.
me- let us know.
Revel and Riches. Yeah, there's a lot of booty, dude. This
Lot of
set's
booty.
all about
All
the
the
booty.
booty.
I got a 5.
All right, good
Did you guys know
Lord.
this was Bubba Sparks' favorite Magic set?
Bubba
A little bit of trivia
Okay,
there for you.
I got my first 5.
What about a 4? You got a 4 to back it up?
I got a 4. Yeah, do I have a 4? No, I have a 4 to back it up.
He does have a 4 to back it up.
5 to back it up?
Oh, I don't have a 5 to back it. Oh, and I don't want to. No. I don't. Okay, dang it. That's okay. He's up 2-0. And here's what makes me sad, guys. I talked about this a little bit last week. That's like my favorite card.
Are you sad that you couldn't win this one?
You said you couldn't win that one?
Christian's foil thematic compass flip into the Maze of Ith. That's a pretty looking one right there.
I believe what Armando would say is, cha-ching, look at this, guys.
This one's a good one.
You won, we get it, jerk.
Now put the rare down. That was the rare foil.
This is all that matters for you. Okay? The thematic compass.
And it's foil.
Okay,
I was trying to show you my sword point diplomacy.
No one cares. And then it turns into Maze of Ith. Guys, that's beautiful. Damn you, Christian.
I win. All
I got was a hostage taker. The fun thing though with hostage taker, it's not like it's for a turn. It just happens. Exile target artifact creature, leaves the battlefield. Cast the card. I'm gonna take your card and I'm gonna cast it. I'm gonna cast it. All right, so Christian's up 2-0. This is not looking good.
2-0.
I'm not enjoying this.
Well,
this is.
I mean, I recall when you won a certain card from me last time, so.
There is one card I'm hoping I win.
Was it a counterspell invocation?
No.
Is it
Okay.
a 4?
I got a 4.
4-3.
I got a 4, 4-3. I got. Oh, here we go.
8.
Dropping my 8.
So the 5 doesn't help me.
No.
Does this 5 help me?
No. Oh, there we go. I've been waiting for that.
This 5 help me.
No. Still think it's an 8.
You get an Admiral Beckett Brass.
Hello.
Sir.
Admiral Beckett Brass.
Okay, but guys, this is actually one of the 2 cards I was more excited that I actually get. Walk the plank.
Great card.
Hey, one of these days, Alfredo's gonna actually focus up this camera. It's gonna look good. You know, we'll get there though. Yeah, legendary creature. I'll take it. Pirates. My legendary was, Warden of the Waves, little merfolk. Basically, it's like a Kira Glass Kite, but only for your merfolk.
All right, 2-1.
Okay, 2-1. All right, catching up. That was good. If I had lost that one, I would have probably been like,
work to do.
yeah, that would have been rough.
Pirate booty.
Lots of booty, baby.
I got a 4.
Dude, how are you? All my openers are like
It's
1.
the heart of the cards, man.
Yeah, okay, whatever. Yu-Gi-Oh. You got a 4?
Yeah.
Okay, I've got a 4. I've got a 5.
We got a 5.
Got a 5. Prosperous Pirate.
All right. Ooh.
It's okay.
I think a 6.
Oh, Colossal. Yeah, Colossal's gonna do
Colossal's right.
That's it, man. I got nothing.
Game,
Here's
set,
the
match.
really fun part. Love the rare, but problem with the rare, it's a 1-drop. That doesn't help in pack
That
wars.
would have gotten it for me.
Hello!
Whoa!
Oh, Awakening Sun's avatar. When he enters the battlefield, if you cast from your hand, destroy all 9 non-dinosaur creatures. All 9. 7/7. Whatever. No big deal.
That could be fun.
But
That could
destroy
be
all
fun.
non-dinosaurs means if you're playing a dinosaur deck, their guys all die and yours
This is something
do
that could go
not.
into Tim's deck.
Yep.
Oh, yeah,
Reprint
that's for
on Lightning
sure.
Strike.
Lightning
Solid.
Strike. Nice. Yeah, that's solid, Tim. And it's even got a goblin on it, so it kind of fits.
Although I gotta
Damn.
say, if we're gonna do this one, since we have old cards already, we'd probably just go with Incinerate.
Yeah,
So same card, only Incinerate makes so creatures can't regenerate.
that's important.
So I mean, can definitely be the difference.
Hey, are
between
you
them having it
worried?
and
I've
not.
got a 1.
All right. This is 3-1.
Yeah, I know.
I got a 4.
3
You
to
know.
1.
Cheers to with that.
3 to 1.
Yeah,
Oh
I
my
thought you
God.
wanted to.
Okay, so far I've hit a I have a 4. Okay, no lie, dude. Here it is. I have a 4. Do you have a second 4?
No.
It doesn't even matter.
Because I
Doesn't.
got the Bronco Tatanko.
Good God. Jesus. Okay, here we go. Ready? Here, Christian, you'll love this, right? Again, here's my rare, and it costs 1.
1.
1. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna go through this for you guys. 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1, 1, 3, 3.
Was that binary for your Jurassic Park isn't as cool as Christian's Jurassic Park?
Clearly, spared no expense.
Right?
Spared no expense.
Well, maybe you should have hired Jeff Goldblum.
4-1.
4-1.
4-1. Good golly.
4-1.
Feels good.
Oh man.
That's why Jeff Goldblum was at Christian's Jurassic Park.
Can we talk about how in the book that guy dies? Like,
I'm just
I
gonna
love that.
leave that there and see if he beats it.
Please. I'm not even looking. He hasn't even brought it up yet.
I'm just gonna let you keep counting. Oh, there it is.
Oh.
That's your first card. Yeah. Here we go. 2, 1, 1, 3, 5. Does not beat a 6.
Oh, he's talking in binary again.
I don't want to lose this one. Oh, congratulations, Christian. You get a Legion's Landing.
And another one-drop rare card for David.
And when you attack with 3 or more creatures, you transform him. And you can just make a lot of vampire tokens.
That's kind of cool. And I got that.
Oh, this was your chance, David.
Dang.
This was your chance.
Man.
There happened to be a second 6.
And you blew it.
Dude, apparently I have not hearted of the cards.
Apparently.
Hey, but I got a pirate booty guy.
It's 5-1. Apparently,
to 1.
I remember the last war.
What's the magic number
He
right now?
remembers.
What is it? 16, right? So what's the magic number? 17?
I mean,
Yeah, if you hit 17.
Yeah, if you hit
numbers,
17, you
can't
won. I can't win. I'm just saying. I don't feel it's
no, we
going well.
split it in half. So
Okay, here we go. 2. Good luck beating that.
There's the 3.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, you guys split a box in half, so you each had 18 packs. So 10 would be the
4.
winning 10 battles.
Okay.
Yeah, so Christian is
So
halfway.
4 and a 3.
Halfway to box
Here's a
dominance there.
5.
Can I get a 5? Can I get a 5? Can I get a... You get a captivating true, sir.
Does he have a 5?
No, that's 4.
Okay, here I got a second 5, and Christian, I know you haven't had a chance yet, but we'll talk more about him too. Josh, it's my least favorite.
He's a reality smasher, but he's red. I haven't looked at the screen yet, but I'm just.
You just know.
Dude,
That card and sealed
Who
has
don't?
just been wrecking face.
Yeah, just a 5/5 trample haste.
In fact, I got so mad because in pre-release, this is what Vera and I lost to. Last week I ripped this up, but I'm not going to do it this time because it's a good card and I don't want to lose it. So what? I've got 2 now.
So yeah,
I've got 2.
Well, you have 1. Well,
5 to 2.
Yeah, I thought you meant that card to say you might have 1, but that's the one you ripped up.
Yeah, I ripped it. Look, Vieira and I had a lot of fun, but that card, I mean, every game. We ran into it every game. And did we have one to play with? No. Oh my God. I have a 6.
6?
Oh my
Mr.
God.
David.
Oh, I'll have to match it.
Oh shoot. Okay, I've got a 5 to go with it. Oh wait, it should be on this side.
Oh.
Got a 5.
You
Don't.
get a Sun Petal Grove, sir.
Oh, nice.
5 to
take
3.
it.
What did I miss out on?
Daring Saboteur.
Well,
The
that's
Saboteur.
He's a
very
little piratey.
daring of your...
Yeah, well, another 2-drop. When he deals combat damage to a player, you may draw a card. If you do, discard a card.
And his power and toughness is bright as the sun.
As bright as the sun. 2-1.
Ah, there we go.
2-1. But you can make him unblockable. And so, for again, that raid ability, pirates need to be able to attack, and you don't want to just give them away. All right, so I'm on 3, 5-3.
5-3. All right.
All right.
Comeback City.
It's all right, Alfredo. We forgive you for the glare. We love you, buddy.
This is
Alfredo,
starting big.
by the way, we have to check and see how he did at FNM last night. If
He did. He came and played a couple drafts.
Yeah. So what did you? Wait, what'd you drop? I'm sorry. You did a what?
I gave you a big 2.
You gave me a 2.
Maybe.
Okay.
Deuces.
So here's my 4.
Oh, baby.
Okay, I got a 4 and I got a 3 to back it up.
I've got a 6 to go ahead.
Ooh, there's the 4s. There's the pocket 4s. And
Oh.
there's a 7.
No!
Hey, be careful, don't be belligerent.
By the way,
So it is
I think Doran's still mad. There's a second 6. There's a second 5. There's a 4. Okay, well, guess what, buddy? You get a Dreamcaller Siren. That's your prize.
All yours.
Oh,
That's all
it doesn't
yours,
sound like
buddy.
it's good.
It's a flash flyer
I
for
feel
It's a
4.
flash flying.
I feel like
I mean, no one can see it because,
I feel like this could find its way into something.
oh, without question. You want to ruin all pirate decks?
Yeah.
Like, throw that in there.
Very good.
Guess
at
what
dismantling
doesn't
the
work?
pirate decks.
Any of your raid stuff. Man, okay, so 6-3, 6-3. Jeez. I'm not feeling very good about this, Josh.
No.
I'm not.
You gotta up your game.
Well,
Again.
Doesn't help
I'm
that.
starting with a 1.
I'm starting with a 2. Yeah.
All right.
I feel good.
So you're telling me there's a chance?
So
All
you're
right, I got a
saying
3.
There's a chance. All right. Yeah, we'll just drop a 6.
Yeah.
Colossal. Got a little trample dreadmaw. Little bit of
Can
trample.
I skin shift into something bigger?
I have a second 6 to go with it.
Well, that means it's what, 6 to 4 now?
Yeah.
Still had all these.
So yeah, that's all right then. Here we go. 6 to 4. So you're saying there's a chance?
All right.
I know these dinos are pretty. What's really funny is the dinosaurs are so big, everything else is so small and quick. Like 4. You did it. Oh, 5.
So 5 with that 4 backing it up.
I got a 4 to back mine up.
Another 5.
Oh!
I also have another
2
5.
high fives.
There's a stack of 4s. There's 3 of them.
Here's another 5.
Okay. Now I gotta go searching. Ooh, there's another 5.
How many 5s you got?
Make that 3 of them.
I've got 3 of them. Wait, okay, so where are we at now? We're at 3.
All right, let me pull
Hold
these
on,
back.
we gotta pull these back. All right. So I got
And the count.
1 5, 2 5, 3 5s.
How many 4s,
I
gentlemen?
got 3 5s.
How many 4s?
I have 4 5s.
4 5s?
Yeah.
Oh, and then
one of those
oh,
ours?
yeah. Oh, by the way, no. By the way, guys, it's cool. You know, I have, you know, no big deal. Just an alpha.
Just an alpha.
It's cool. That's just a money card. Nobody. I mean,
big deal.
no big deal.
Yeah, when stay humble, you
jeez.
know.
He's pretty sweet.
Yeah, he's really nice. Creating
I
lots
like
of
it a
dimes.
lot.
This
I
is
love
nice.
it a lot.
7 to 3.
I love
7 to 4.
it. I love it.
7 to 4. All right, here we go. We gotta catch up now. 7 to 4. All right, I got a 3. Just putting it out there.
Just gonna put that one out there.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, it's a 6.
So we'll just go right past the 4 and the 5. Past the other 4, past the other 5. Wow. The Queen's agent. Okay, so, Josh, we're being promised the Queen.
Yes, we are.
In the next set. I want her to be awesome.
Do you want it to be someone other than Marchesa?
Yes, I want it to be something just so dramatic and great. And then I also want them to reprint Beseech the Queen. Because that's just a cool card.
Definitely.
That card is a cool card.
Very, very cool card.
But I think it fits,
8-4?
right? Yeah, it's 8-4.
Starting low. I got a 2.
Starting low, I got the 1 insect in the whole set and it costs 1. All right. Here's 2 2s.
At least you're not bitter.
I know, I'm not bitter about it at all. Here's 2 2s. Can't see them, but you know.
There's a 6.
Oh,
Let's
Jesus.
just cut that.
That's just
Sun Crown Hunter.
It's kind of one of those things, and okay, well, congratulations, sir. You are now the proud owner of a spyglass.
Ooh.
I don't know what that means, but I got a Dousing Dagger.
Oh, okay. You should actually read the back. So, Dousing Dagger. Target opponent gets 2/0/2 green plant creatures with Defender. Your creature gets +2/+1. Whenever the equipped creature deals combat damage to a player, you may transform it into. And if you haven't seen this, this is lots of fun. Add 3 mana of any one color to your mana pool.
Whoa.
Ow.
Yeah.
Banger.
That's. Hey, here's some 0/2 defenders, Josh. I'm gonna throw this on my little 1/2 kite flyer pirate guy. No worries. I'm just gonna have 3 mana the rest of the game on 1 card.
Right?
Congratulations.
Dude, that's a lot of power.
Yeah, that's a lot
Yeah, I mean,
of power. Like.
Almost doing it like, it's weird because the equipment, sometimes you almost like wouldn't want it to flip.
Right.
I mean, you want the mana, but at the same time, it's like doing so much to pump your
You
guys.
already got your blockers out of it. And, yep.
Yeah. So what is it? 9.
Well, it makes the 2/0/2s.
9.
It makes the 2/0/2s for your
9 to
opponent.
4.
9 to 4.
It might be. I mean,
This
I don't
could
want
be
to
it.
go out with that.
Please don't be. Okay. Good lord. He's seeing. Where? Okay, it's a common card, guys. How am I not seeing a single Bronatol? All right, well, congratulations. That card, I don't even put anything else out. Oh, shoot. Okay, this is the 1 pack. I couldn't get a Bronodon.
Yeah.
Alfredo, dude, come on, man. You're killing me. This is the guy. It's the guy.
Jace.
It's a Jace.
It's Jace.
Whenever one or more of your creatures you control deal combat to a player this turn, draw a card, then discard a card. By the way, let's create a 2/2 blue illusion token. Whenever it becomes the target of a spell, sacrifice it. Or you can create 2 tokens that are copies of Jace Cunning Castaway, except they're not legendary. Josh, how many Jaces could you put on the board?
As long as they're not legendary Jaces, you could keep making copies.
So a doubling season would give you
4 Jaces.
4 Jaces.
Yep. Lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of
All right,
Jaces.
well, congratulations, Christian. You are now the proud owner of Argyl's Blood Feast.
Arguez.
You can transform him into this fun little land. Let you sacrifice a creature, you gain life equal to its toughness.
All right.
So there's some life gain there to be had. Wow, so that's 10, right? So
It's 10.
10-4?
Yeah.
10-5, 10-4.
10-4.
So that I can't win. So
No.
now it's just pride.
Now it's
See
just
if I can
pride.
get any cards whatsoever.
Now it's just pride.
Now it's just for pride. Let's
And
not.
there's a 4 to.
Let's make it close. Okay, here's a 5. Please don't show me the Bronodon.
Bronodon!
Bronodon. God damn it. All right, well.
Don't hate me because you ate me.
Oh, and the worst part is I've got the 7
Oh.
and it's wasted. Because I can't beat the 8.
You got a nice little Sanctum Seeker.
Okay, well, congratulations. Here's a Burning Sun Avatar. It's not like Sean at Game Masters is giving that out like candy. Anyway, it's a really good card, but yeah, seriously, we ended up with just a crap ton of them. All right, well, this is now embarrassing, 11-4. I feel like
A little embarrassing.
a
Absolutely.
little embarrassing. Yeah. I'm guessing. Let's see. Hey, down with Cam, guys.
Oh, I went the wrong direction. Oops.
Hey, I got a 4.
I got a 4.
I've got a 6. Finally, the queens. I would love to, Josh, but
I got a 6.
I've got a 5 to back it up.
I've got a 5 to back it up.
Oh, a little slow rolls.
I've got another
That's
5.
what life's all about.
I've got another 5 to go with that other 5.
You win, sir.
Holy cow!
And we got this little guy right here. That was your rare.
Oh, my River's Rebuke.
Yeah, return all.
That could be fun.
Card is great and
this is
sealed.
fun legendary enchantment. At the beginning of your upkeep, look at the top card of your library, put it into your graveyard. Then you have 7 or more in your graveyard. You get to flip it, and you get
And
to
the
flip
flip
it.
side.
You can't read because of the.
It is a tap to add
I'm
blue
afraid it
mana
doesn't
or
know how to
pay
focus.
3 and tap it to look at the top 4 cards in your library. You can reveal a non-creature, non-land card from among them and put it into your hand. So let you get instant sorceries, planeswalkers, artifacts,
All kinds of fun stuff.
enchantments.
I just think the cards are beautiful. Like
Yeah. The
the
art's
flip
great.
cards. Yeah.
Yeah, and
And
they're pretty fun too.
Yeah.
Some of them are very castable. That's the one thing I like. They made them accessible. There's nothing that is so difficult you'll never flip it.
It's 11-5 right now.
Yeah, I think so. And Nest Robber's not going to get it for me. Here's a 5.
Yes, sound effects are needed.
Pew, 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 pew.
This
So basically, here's all it is. Can you do 4 5s? Like, I got 4 5s. Not that you can see any of them.
Last one's a 6.
Is it?
and a 6. No.
No! That would be so amazing. And I've got the 6. Wait, what?
That card looked pretty cool.
Yeah, creatures, opponents come into the battlefield tapped, and then Vanquisher's
Very
banner, my rare.
Ooh.
Creatures you control of the chosen type get +1/+1.
And whenever you cast a creature that shows the type, you can draw a card.
Draw a spell.
That might also be a card that could go in Tim's Goblin deck if we had a
That
couple more mana
could be-
sources.
Yeah.
It's a little expensive, but that card
Little
draw,
pricey,
man. That
but-
card draw.
All right.
Okay, last one. So 11-7?
11-6.
11-6. Okay. 11-7 is almost respectable. Here's a 6.
All right.
Starting
Turn
with a
these
6.
around.
I'm just starting. Here's the bad problem.
You get a.
Oh, really?
Ashes of Avern, yeah.
Oh wow! And the anti graveyard. And here we go, another treasure map. It feels pretty good.
Oh, nice.
Another treasure map. Loving that.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. So 11-7.
11-7.
11-7. Okay. I mean, it's not great.
I got the Jace.
You did get the Jace and basically everything else.
No, you got that. That's some good. Yes.
Mr. Vieira, we get it. You have 6 Burning Sun avatars. No one cares, man. We've got, everyone does.
He also has like 33 different NHL team hats, but I don't know.
But he can't pick one.
No.
He's got a Sharks logo on his car.
He got the Las Vegas Golden Knights. Like, that's an ugly hat. Like, I don't
I haven't
respect.
even seen it.
Yeah, don't.
I just don't respect it because you never know who he's rooting for.
Yeah, you know.
Like, pick a team. Don't waffle.
Yeah.
All right, so Packwar, Christian, you see the set now. You haven't had a chance to really look at it, but some big fat dinosaurs.
I'm excited. I mean, especially draft. I love Stompy, green, red. Seems like you could. Seems like there's a couple different ways you can go with colors, and you're not going to be stuck. In the last couple sets, it felt like, you know, you really had to stick with it. Yeah, it seems like you have a little bit of more maneuverability with it.
Yeah.
In draft, and that you can splash a couple different
Well,
colors.
and no one likes
together.
merfolk, so if you take all the merfolk, you should be
Yeah.
good. Because nobody likes
Dirty little merfolk.
Dirty little fishes.
It'll be fun. When's the next set so we can do a pack war again? I mean, Unhinged.
Iconic Masters will be the first one that comes
next
out.
month.
So Iconic Masters. I think it's about the second week in November. Iconic Masters comes out.
That's gonna be
real.
We're gonna get salty.
It's gonna get real.
And then
Josh,
right before
you
Christmas, we
may
have
have to sit between us.
Unstable.
Yeah.
You may legitimately have to sit between us.
Right.
Because, that could get ugly.
Heck yeah, we'll do the Iconic Masters. I'll
The
say that.
Iconic Masters. Yeah, it's fun.
Well,
Anyway,
all
right, guys, wrap it up. We got 5 things we learned. What did we learn?
5 things.
Wait.
Waiting on you.
I know
There
this one.
Yay!
There we go.
All right, 5 things we learned. Dinos, dinos, dinos. All right, so sealed format. Obviously, we had our Grand Prix this weekend, and obviously 30, right? 30.
30 drafts.
30 drafts. I
at
mean,
Game
don't worry
Master.
about putting up the graphic. It's cool. I'll just keep talking. Dinos. So I picked Charging Monstrosaur again. Again, 5/5 trample haste for
So
5.
you felt like the little guy there.
I have been the little guy on several occasions. What you don't see is Nick Vieira was right behind me. He didn't make it.
Yeah.
Again, I don't have to be faster than the Charging Monosaur. I just have to be faster than the guy behind me.
Yeah.
Right?
Right?
Always
So-
stay with the boat.
That's right. Dinos. So we saw a lot of red-green, obviously. We also saw a lot of white-green dinosaurs, and they're just running wild. And so it's really fun. It's really great. Number 2, we learned vampire tokens, guys. Vampire tokens. Here you go. 1/1 lifelink. Right? This is
Training
what
the
we're
art of
producing.
stealing.
We are basically just throwing vampire tokens left, right, and center. So many cards in this set, create them. So many cards, take advantage of them. Opponent loses life for each vampire that's attacking this turn. So not that hits you.
Just attack.
So Josh, I'm attacking you with 5 vampires. Go ahead and lose 5 life. Right there.
And you gain 5 life too on that guy.
And now we're going to go ahead and fight. And I'm probably going to hit you with 1 or 2. And I'm going to gain 5 life. Yeah, here we go.
Rare?
So,
Took the vampire lord instead.
I mean, this is ridiculous. Here we go. Whenever you
3, 4 for
control,
4. Stats are okay, but then
Yeah.
whenever a vampire you control attacks, which means even the turn you play him, any vampires you already have in play that attack will get this ability too, and it's for each one. Each opponent loses 1 and gains 1.
I've got
and also
all
says each opponent.
Each opponent.
So keep in mind, in a commander game, if you have 3 opponents, each opponent's losing 1, and you're gaining 3 per
gives me the
vampire that
shivers.
attacks. I mean, which
filthy.
So
that
again,
comes a little crazy.
so him with those tokens, not only is your opponent losing 5 life, you're gaining 5 life instantly. Now these tokens that are all 1/1 life links, you're
Are
gaining
still
another
attacking.
5. So you're down to 15. I'm up to 30.
Yep.
Like, it feels good, man. All right, number 3. So
Numero
much
tres.
booty.
All the
Guys,
booty.
All the booty. How much of the booty do we love in the set?
All the booty.
So treasures everywhere. That was, I don't know what that was just encompassing
really
the world.
was all the booty.
All the booty.
That was,
so here's something interesting that happened this weekend. So many pirates out there that are creating treasures, and all it got us to thinking, some of my friends and I, Mirrodin block. There's a little thing called affinity. One of the things these treasures aren't doing is producing mana. I've seen so many people, they just get them on the board. They're taking advantage of the fact that you have an artifact on the board, which certain cards need. And again, if you get 10 of them, you can win the game. It wins you the game. It's so
absolutely.
simple to get out there. So much booty out there. So many of these, you know, it's one of those things. We could see treasure in modern. That could be
I
fun.
don't know about modern, but in standard, there is a standard deck that has it.
Yep.
There's a 6-drop in standard.
I think someone's going to figure it
The
out.
marionette guy, he's a 4 and 2 black.
Yeah.
He's a 1/3. He has fabricate 2. So when he comes into play, you can either make him a 1/3 or a 3/5. And if you make him a 1/3, you get 2 1/1 artifact tokens. And then whenever an artifact you control goes to the graveyard, they lose life equal to his toughness. So the treasures, as soon as you get them down, you can sack the treasures for mana, and they lose life equal to his toughness for each treasure.
Yep.
So the goal of the deck, you just get one of that guy down and sack like 4 or
That's
5
it.
treasures right away, and it's over.
It's pretty fun. All right, number 4.
Death by gold.
Numero
Kids
cuatro.
love dinosaurs. Who knew? Wizards, what took you so long?
What?
Again, so we look at like the Grand Prix this weekend. So many families out there, so many young kids. Obviously, I've mentioned before, my son loves dinosaurs. So the fact that there are now magic dinosaur cards, like he and I can bond. And it's also a good bribe skill. Like, hey, do your work and I'll give you a dinosaur card. And he gets really
Doesn't have to
excited.
be worth money.
But the other thing it's doing too, pirates, fun
Cheap
themes.
bribe.
Vampires even still kind of cool after Twilight, maybe. But like
Less
these
cool
are
for sure, but
things.
still cool.
These
They
are
sparkle.
things kids are familiar with, and it's getting them into Magic. Like we're starting to see that that influx of young Magic players again. Here's something that they can relate to. Here's something they can understand. Dinosaurs easy. You say something's a beast, it's like, what does that really mean?
Right.
But here's a dinosaur, here's a pirate. Everyone loves pirates. When you're a little kid, you played pirates. You didn't even know what you were doing. You just like to say R and booty.
Right.
Like we do now. I mean,
Yeah.
we're not kids and we still say R and booty, so that's weird. But anyway, kids love dinosaurs. So we saw so
Booty
many
and
kids
R.
out there. So don't be shocked if, you roll into F&M and here's a 7 or 8-year-old across from you. And all of a sudden you're like, why did he just play a 5/5 charging monosaur?
Oh, yeah.
Because it's coming and it's coming for you. All right, number 5.
Number 5.
Thank you, 10th edition.
Yeah.
Okay, so
yeah,
one of
Tim's
my,
edition.
yeah, we'll call it Tim's edition because it's stupid.
Yeah, Tim
one of my
Thierry.
favorite all-time cards.
Yeah, and also you, Nemesis.
is Rock
Processes.
from Nemesis. It's a 5/5 for 6, but you're allowed to deal your combat damage. Put that back up. I wasn't done.
Yeah.
Defending players, though, it weren't blocked.
Yup.
So not trample. This isn't trample. This isn't you can block some of
This
it.
isn't trample.
This is this giant dinosaur here on your left, people, swinging its giant tail around the blocker and whacking you upside the head. Now here's the other fun part. I don't know if you noticed under there, Christian. For 3, you can regenerate him. So feel free to jump block.
That's that thick skin.
Feel free.
I use that sucker.
Yeah. Okay. So then I'm thinking to myself, dinosaurs.
Piper.
Here we go. Dinosaurs, right? Rocks, the original dinosaur. Look at that. 2 horns on his head,
2 heads
plus
a
2
beast.
more, and whatnot, right? But it was. Okay, so
Yeah.
Magic came out with the list. Here's the list. We have a list. Alpha Chironex, Death Mist Raptor, Dromasaur, Phrenic Raptor, Fungasaur, Imperiosaur, Magasaur, all these cards, Putrid Raptor.
They have sword,
all of
you
them
know, like
now-
a dinosaur.
All of them now are officially dinosaurs. They're no longer lizards. Rocks looks like a
Left
dinosaur
out.
until stupid 10th edition. Can we show it one more time, Alfredo? Oh my God, it's driving me absolutely insane. It's a freaking rhino. They made it a rhino. Because when they came out with the rhinos later, they're like, oh yeah, Rox is a rhino. No, he's not. Look at Nemesis. It's clearly a dinosaur. The thing on the right actually is wearing armor and standing upright.
Yeah.
That's not a rhino, that's a dude.
That's like
clearly a
Bebop.
dinosaur.
Or is it
right,
Rocksteady?
it's,
Which one's which?
Rocksteady, I think.
Rocksteady.
But like,
That's Rocks, Rocksteady,
like-
infringement.
oh,
I
we
get
could
it.
have had the best dinosaur, and instead Wizards gives us a rhino.
What a bunch of
So
A little par rhino. Even.
anyway,
He
Rocks is
doesn't
a
even
great
siege.
card. If you guys have nothing else to do with your green deck, throw a few rocks in there. I guarantee it will mess with people's lives.
Absolutely.
Because that ability, like
Can't
that,
block that one.
no, that
Can't
ability,
block that one.
like they're like, oh shoot, you guys, we can't ever do this again because that's like not okay. So that's why you've never seen that ability come anymore. I don't know what you would call it, just ignore.
Yeah, basically
Like,
just ignore.
Like, I know there's things can't be blocked by
No, you
walls
didn't.
or unblockable, but now it's just like, it doesn't matter. So, anyway, thanks a lot, 10th edition, you
Yeah.
jackhole.
Appreciate you, Ruby. What could have been a great dinosaur.
You could, and maybe next time don't use an
But
X.
it
actually
is
break
just
10.
like the land
10th
before
did
time
bring back
6.
Lightning Bolt.
And then they took it away from us.
So I'm not really that mad at 10th.
I still had lightning bolts from before, though. I didn't
do
need
I.
those. So then what do you care?
Because the black border was nice.
Oh, okay. All right. Anyway. All right, guys. That's it for Magic Mondays.
All about the blackboard.
So next week we're gonna show you the updated version of Tim's deck. It should be really fun. Again, go out, have fun with this set. It's just a party.
Yeah.
Josh, any final thoughts? Exactly.
Yeah, if you're playing in a Nationals tournament, Nationals are the next 3 weekends. If you're playing a Nationals tournament, good luck. It'll be cool. They're I think they're all booster drafts actually. As far as what I saw, they were all booster drafts. Super cool to have a limited tournament like of that caliber. So, and if anybody's in Virginia on the 15th, I will see you guys there.
Nice.
See you doing some booster draft things.
Woo! Yeah. Can they come up and say hi? Will you give them a magic pack if they come say hi to you?
Absolutely. If you come find me in Virginia Nationals, I will have packs on hand handy.
There you go.
Will you
folks.
give them an
You'll hear those anyways. You'll hear one of those every time I win a draft match.
Nice. And Christian, we're happy to have you back, buddy.
Yeah.
Welcome back, brother.
See you.
Good to be back.
So again,
I will not be in Virginia.
No.
Not
Ever
yet.
again.
Not yet. Actually, I really like North Carolina. Coastal Carolina.
Okay, Carolina and Virginia, 2 different places. You know that, right?
It was close, and I got to go see Gravedigger. So
That is cool.
Yeah.
That is
All
cool.
right, cool.
Yeah.
Remember, every Monday at 2 o'clock Pacific time, tune in Magic Mondays. Again, I'm David, that's Josh, that's Christian, and we will catch you next time.
Have a good one, guys.
Booty.
Booty.